I'm going to go ahead and put a First Amendment audit on you folks. You're talking to a blogger right now. I know all the laws. You don't even have a complaint form. You know how illegal that is?
Yeah, Bob. I'm going to have him fired. So he's not going to be able to pay for his kid's food. Do you understand that? You know what, sir? You can't drive this car. Of course he can drive the damn car.
Hey, I'm Trooper Rummer with the state police. You don't have any license plates on this car?
Okay.
Any reason for that?
I'm from Dubai. It's my license plate right there.
Okay, but you're not in Dubai.
I'm visiting as a tourist.
Well, no, you're not visiting as a tourist if you brought a car with you. Okay,
well,
do you have your driver's license with you?
Yeah, of course.
In late 2020, I asked the Oregon State Police for a copy of all records from this traffic stop. My request explicitly included disciplinary records. But there was a catch. Records of police misconduct are secret in Oregon. In response to my request, the Oregon State Police released this video and a single email. They withheld more than 100 responsive records. I asked the state police to reconsider, and they did, but their answer was still no. So I asked the Attorney General of Oregon to order the state police to release all the records. And he did. Let's take a look at some of them.
On the way. 253 North Town with a 3 Jeep Liberty 224 Henry George David.
I put information on a 1224 vehicle on your screen. It looks like you're not an angel. Just have to make contact with the vehicle.
Traffic. 23 traffic.
2323.
Northbound 232, red Lamborghini, no plate.
68.
Hey, I'm Trooper Rummer with the state police. I got a little microphone.
Nice
Gonna
to meet
record
you.
our conversation, okay?
Yes, sir.
The reason I'm stopping you is because you don't have any license plates on this car. Any reason for that?
I'm from Dubai. It's my license plate right there.
Okay, but you're not in Dubai.
I'm visiting as a tourist.
Well, no, you're not visiting as a tourist if you brought a car with you. Okay, do you have your driver's license with you?
Yeah, of course. How it works is we ship the cars, we get a permit, and
You don't have a permit.
what you need is a carnet.
What's that?
A carnet. It's a very rare thing. I know you're confused, but we
No,
fly
I'm
them.
not confused. If you want to drive this car,
Yeah.
you have to have a license plate from somewhere in the United States or a trip permit, which you don't have. Do you have your driver's license with you?
Yes, sir. Yeah, the way it works is we get an EPA exemption,
Pardon me?
a EPA exemption, and then a carnet de passage.
Do you have any of that?
Of course, yeah. I'm gonna provide
you
everything.
have something that says you can drive this car on the road?
Yes, sir.
Let's take a look at that.
Of course. So it's gonna be a lot of documents. I'll give you one by
Because I
one.
think what you're talking about is the ability to import this, and what I'm talking about is registering it.
No. Well,
Do you have your driver's license with you?
yeah. I'm just trying to answer your questions. Well, it's a temporary thing. I'm visiting as a tourist.
I can't hear you.
It's a temporary import.
It's
and
a
then
what?
It's a temporary import. It's not a permanent thing. We fly our cars here, we do our trips, and we fly them back. That's how it works. I know it's confusing, but
No, it's not confusing. It's very simple.
no.
All
So,
right. If you have some sort of import,
Yeah.
that's to get it into the country. Okay.
I'll-
Let me see what you have that says you can drive it on the road in Oregon.
You understand in a second.
Pardon me?
You're gonna understand in a second.
I'm pretty sure I know what I'm talking about right now.
So this is my permit. It's an international federal agreement.
Okay.
And I'm gonna provide you with driver's license in a second.
Do you have your insurance with you?
Yes, sir. So this would be the international driver's license, which they come as a package. There you go. The other part is inside as well. This would be the registration of the vehicle.
What is this?
The registration of the vehicle.
Okay.
Yeah.
What I need is proof of insurance.
Sure.
This is
So the
this is Canada. Okay.
no, sir.
There you go.
This is UAE.
I need your insurance.
All right. Why are you so defensive? I'm trying
Pardon me?
Why are you so defensive? I'm trying to.
No, I'm just asking for these documents, and you won't quit talking about other stuff.
No, sir. I provide you everything
I
you've
want
asked
your
for.
insurance. Okay.
I provide
I don't need anything else right now.
Sure. You just asked me for the document.
Pardon me?
You just asked for a document. I provided you, and I'm gonna provide you the insurance in a second, sir. Just give me a second.
Why don't you keep working on that, and I'll be back with you in a minute.
Sure. Wow. What's wrong with this guy? He hasn't even realized the steering wheel.
This is Bob. Can I help you?
Yeah, Bob. I'm not sure if this was a cold transfer or not. Did your last officer fill you in at all?
I was advised by one of my dispatchers that you had a complaint about a trooper. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Are you aware of a video that's gone viral of one of your officers pulling over a Lamborghini and not having any knowledge of the law? Have you seen this?
Yes, I've seen it.
Okay. Do you have any words on that? Because I'm going to be driving through your state up into Canada and then coming back, and the last thing I want is some gung-ho, stupid jackass of a trooper telling me that my insurance isn't real when I hand him my cell phone that has my insurance on it. Is he not going to be aware?
So, sir, you know, we do
I'm filing a complaint. I don't need any runarounds, so I'm asking you, what do I need to do to file a complaint as a citizen? Because I'm going to be driving through your state. I don't need you to try and lighten it up or whatever. The fact is you have somebody that's irresponsible, that's violating people's constitutional rights. I understand that person wasn't a citizen of the United States, but I am. So the next officer that pulls me over when I drive through your state and says I don't have insurance when he's looking at it on my cell phone and tries to, say it's not there when in all actuality it is, and then I call a supervisor and have him come out there, I'm going to have him fired. So he's not going to be able to pay for his kids' food. Do you understand that? I'm not going to let somebody take advantage of me, so I'm going to ask you a question. What are your views on your trooper who pulled over this person and had nothing but the wrong things to say, conducted himself in an unprofessional manner, conducted himself in an aggressive manner? What do you have to say about this officer, sir?
So, sir, I don't have any comments about that. What I do in my job is I take the information about a complaint about one of our employees, and I pass that information on to the employee's supervisor. And then it's the supervisor.
Well, that's what I wanted to speak to now, because I'm going to be driving through your state in 2 days. So I want to know that I'm safe, and when I show my ID from Progressive Insurance on my phone, that some jackass of an officer isn't going to say, "Oh, well, that's not insurance," and then I have to grab my phone, open it up, scroll down, show him the policy number, show him my name, show him the date of birth, show him the VIN number for the car. Do I have to do that with your officers? Are they that stupid is what I'm asking.
So, sir, my role here as a dispatch supervisor is to take the information and pass it on.
Okay, so I'm obviously not going to get anywhere. I'd like to speak to the lieutenant or the desk sergeant, please.
So, sir, as I've been trying to tell you,
The ranking officer.
Sir, as I've been trying to tell you, my job is to take your information, take down as much as I can.
Yeah, I heard you twice, so you don't need to re-explain yourself to me, sir. You know what? I'm not a stupid jackass yokel. So I would like at this point in time to speak to your lead or the highest ranking officer, the lieutenant or a desk sergeant. Is there anything misunderstandable about what I just said to you, sir?
Sir, I would appreciate if you would let me finish a sentence.
Okay, please.
Can I do that? All right, sir. So my job is to take your information and pass it on to a supervisor who will then reach back out to you. So if you would give me your contact information, I will pass that on to a supervisor.
Okay. Obviously, we're not getting anywhere, and you're neglecting my request. You're denying my request to speak to the highest ranking officer. Can I have your name and operator ID or badge?
Sir, you're speaking to the highest ranking person here in the Salem Dispatch Center.
Excellent. Have you just now neglected to give me your ID? Because I think that's what you have done. I've recorded this whole phone call for quality assurance and for legal purposes. So I'm going to state it again. Will you please provide me with your badge number and your name?
Yes, sir. My name is Bob.
Okay, thank you. Okay. How about a last name, Bob? How about an initial? How about you kind of, you got to pick up here, man. I live in Hollywood, California. I got one of the best attorneys in the world in Beverly Hills.
Well,
Keep screwing with me.
I
Keep screwing with my safety as an American citizen. Go ahead.
I appreciate that, sir. And, you know, if you would give me your contact information, I can pass it on to a supervisor who can respond to your complaint.
You're still not giving me the information I've requested from you. I've asked you for your name and your badge ID or your operator ID. You've neglected to give me that, and you keep asking for my information. Do I have to make you feel silly again and ask you one more time?
Sir,
Every time you're denying this and pausing, you're causing great grief for the police department.
Sir,
I would like your badge number, please, sir.
Sir, I don't have a badge.
Okay, so you're not an officer?
No, I'm not a sworn officer, no, sir.
Oh, okay. I'd like to speak to a lieutenant, please. Our conversation is done now. Thank you for misrepresenting yourself during this phone call.
So, sir, I can take your information.
I'll be waiting.
Pass it on to a lieutenant.
Are you going to say that again? Are you people really that stupid up there in Oregon? You're going to ask me that same question 5 times? I would like to speak to the lieutenant, please.
If you want to speak to a lieutenant,
you know what, actually,
I'm going to have to take your information and
I'm actually going to go a step above that. I'm going to go a step above that. I know what I'm going to do. I know who I'll reach out to. You guys should be getting a call from somebody, hopefully a superintendent, but I'm going to make sure that these games don't go on. If someone's driving through your state, they're supposed to feel secure. They're supposed to feel safe. And when I see an officer stating regulation that's not regulation, that tells me he's full of shit. That tells me he doesn't know his damn job. And then when he comes back and says, oh, I have another call, really? That car could have very well been stolen. That guy didn't know. He looked at the carnet and he looked at his passport and the license, and he comes back and goes, you know what, sir? I got another call. You can't drive this car. Of course he can drive the damn car. He has a license and he has a permit.
Sir, if you're not going to give me your contact information so that I can pass it on to somebody,
I want to speak to somebody higher than you. I don't care about you. I want to speak to somebody. I don't need anybody contacting me back. I'm going to be driving through your state. And I'm going to be driving through in a 700 horsepower car.
Sir, what I'm telling you is if you want to talk to a lieutenant, then I'm going to have to take your contact information and pass it on to a lieutenant who can then contact you. But I don't have a lieutenant to transfer
Excellent.
you
That's fine. Right. And now that's on a recorded line. Fine. You can pass it to the lieutenant and the lieutenant only. Excellent. Patrick Fuller, Fuller. Going up to scout for a film up in Canada, and I don't want to be driving through your state
right, so
and have some yokel of a cop say the wrong thing or get me in trouble for me having all my proper info.
Sir, excuse me. I just want to finish this if I can. I've got another task I need to attend to. So it's Patrick Fuller, Fuller.
Absolutely. Now, when can I receive this phone call? When can I look forward to it?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't manage that part of the business.
24 hours, 12 hours, 48 hours?
I just told you I'm not sure, sir.
Okay, well, like I said to you, this is imperative because I'm driving up to your state in 2 days. So I'm going to need that phone call within 48 hours, no? Or, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to videotape the whole trip. I'm going to make sure that our whole camera crew and everybody has video of all the car. We have our drones out. You know what? It's not a problem. Here's the whole point. I dare one of those officers to do something incorrect when we're driving through your state. Thank you very much. I will be waiting for a call from the lieutenant. You have a great day. Keep up the great work. Stay safe, guys. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Goodbye.
But I'm going to go ahead and put a First Amendment audit on you folks, and we'll put someone under citizen's arrest like we've done in several states.
All right, sir. And what was your name?
Yeah. I don't. It's a good citizen, soon to be First Amendment auditor. You bet. I'm talking to a blogger right now.
Did you find your insurance?
Yes, sir. There you go.
on insurance.
This is another tourism certificate.
Sir, on the bottom, you can read it. It's insurance. The policy number is there as well.
Where are you taking this car?
I'm going to Canada.
We're going where?
I'm going to Canada, Vancouver.
Where did you import the car into?
From Canada, I drove it in here. I do a work trip every 2 years.
You do a what trip?
Imagine you want to drive your car in Europe. What do? You ship your car there, you drive it for a month, and you ship it
No,
back.
that's not what I do. Okay. Look,
What is your question, officer? I can answer your question.
23. Is this that 1224 vehicle? Stand by.
Look,
Yes, sir.
here's your stuff here. You got to get a temporary permit, okay? I have another call I have to go to.
Sir,
be safe pulling out into traffic.
It's a federal law. You don't know the law. What the? I have another call. That was priceless.
Referring on the shoulder, unable to maintain. RP passed the vehicle and states that the driver's eyes were completely closed and appeared to be passing out at the wheel. They're now passing 235. RP is in a gray Dodge Ram with disabled back plate.
He just gave up on life. You have to have a predator here just. What did he even talk about?
2320, driving complaint southbound 237.
23. Is this that 1224 vehicle?
23 negative. It's a driving complaint southbound 237.
Stand by. 2320. I'm 234 right now.
I copy. It's going to be on a gray VW Jetta, Oregon plate of 890 Edward Union Charles with a single male occupant. Vehicle is registered off, swerving on the shoulder, unable to maintain. RP passed the vehicle and states that the driver's eyes were completely closed and appeared to be passing out at the wheel. They're now passing 235. RP is in a gray Dodge Ram with disabled vet plates.
Copy. I'm going to stop stationary at 234B.
At 1645.
2323. I'm 12-1 from that. And go ahead and, what was the vehicle description again?
It's a gray VW Jetta with an Oregon plate of 890 Edward Union Charles, single male occupant.
Copy. And it's registered to where? Copy. I'm not sure where that's at. I'll set at 233. Is 20 at 234? Break. 2320. I'm behind it at 234 South.
2320 behind the vehicle, 234 south.
State Police, this is Justin. How can I help you?
Hi, Justin. Are you an officer over there at the Oregon State Police?
I work in dispatch.
Okay. Do you have a badge number, sir?
I have a number issued by the Department of Public Safety Standards and Training.
Okay. Bottom line, sir, is are you a cop?
No, I'm a dispatcher.
Great. Can you transfer me over to a watch commander, please?
For troopers?
Yes.
Okay. Are you looking to make
trying to contact the Oregon State Police headquarters. What I want to do is my concern, sir. So go ahead and transfer me over. I appreciate it.
Okay, well, I have to know who to transfer you to. Are you looking to make like a trooper complaint?
You can transfer me over to the watch commander.
Okay,
That's what I asked for.
We dispatch for half of the state. So which area are you in?
Half of the state? Okay. The main area would be Salem. Is that correct? Salem, Oregon is where you're out of, the Oregon State Police headquarters?
That's where our headquarters is out of, yeah.
Great. That's where I'd like to talk to. Is there someone there at the headquarters I can speak to?
Well, they're Monday through Friday at headquarters.
Okay. So there's no one there available at that headquarters. Is that correct?
Right. Yeah, they all work Monday through Friday. We have troopers working the road if you want to report something.
Great. No, I actually just wanted to talk to them about a situation that I saw. I'm going to do a story about it, and I'm a blogger, and I do about 35 million people read my blogs. It's going to be a pretty big story for your little state there. And so I was wondering if I could speak to someone that's available today on Sunday that would be in the Oregon State Police headquarters. I mean, are you telling me there's no one to talk to? Is the place just there's no one there?
Right.
Because I have reporters in the city right now. So let me ask you this. So what you're saying is that my employees are going to go down right now to that Oregon State Police headquarters at 3565 Trilstad Avenue, Southeast in Salem, Oregon. And they're going to knock on the doors. Are you telling me no one's going to be in there?
Right. We have certain staff that work weekends, but they're not troopers.
Okay,
but
so you don't have a single trooper. Yeah, I get you. What I'm going to ask is one last question. You're telling me that there will be no trooper actually sitting in the Oregon State Police headquarters?
At this point, I don't have any troopers. I do have troopers out on the road, but I don't have any sergeants.
But you just don't have anyone I could speak to at the place. Okay,
right.
No problem.
But
what I'll do then is I'll switch gears. I'll just do an audit instead. So, what is the lobby hours at your Oregon State Police headquarters?
They're Monday through Friday, 8 to 5.
8 to 5. That's the lobby is open 8 to 5.
Right.
Is that correct? Great. Well, what's your name, sir? Again?
My name is Justin.
All right, Justin. I appreciate you all doing your best job that you could, Justin. I appreciate it all. But I'm going to go ahead and put a First Amendment audit on you folks. It's going to be happening sometime on Monday or Tuesday of next week. There'll be about 3 reporters down there.
Okay.
It's in reference to a video of a officer, trooper, Donald Rummer.
Okay.
And that's why we're going to do the audit. So if anyone wants to know why our people are over there doing an audit, it's going to be because of the trooper Donald Rummer. We're not going to talk to anyone.
If you would like to speak with I have a sergeant in the Albany office, which is where Trooper Rummer is out of.
Wait a second. He's from the what office?
Our Albany patrol office.
Wow. So I tracked him down to a different office because I've got it. That was the problem that they were having when they contacted me, is that they couldn't find, and for some reason you guys have been very unable to supply that information, but I see you just did. You might have just screwed up, buddy, but I appreciate it. Go ahead and transfer me over to that Albany office. I'd love to speak to him there.
If you're wanting to speak with or if you're wanting to lodge a complaint about Trooper Rummer, then I have to get you back to my...
Oh, no. We don't do complaints, sir. If I want to do a complaint, my reporters will go down there and we'll put someone under citizen's arrest like we've done in several states. There's nothing more embarrassing than having an officer put under citizen's arrest with your district attorney there allowing us to do it. So, you're actually talking to a real serious situation. So let's go ahead and get you on over to the Albany office like you told me.
Okay.
And now that I've tracked this bad officer that doesn't know how to treat the public right,
let me put you on hold
for his sergeant.
Just one moment. I'll be right back, or somebody will be right back with you. Okay.
Bet. Thanks again, sir.
All right, sir. And what was your name?
Yeah. I don't. It's a good citizen, soon to be First Amendment auditor. You can go and put that name down if you need to put a name in a report.
Okay. What's a phone number that Sergeant can call you back on?
Oh, you're going to have to call me back?
Yeah.
I can't just get directly transferred to him? Why is that?
I'm not sure what the sergeant's up to. He could be in a meeting. I don't know what he's up to.
Well, that's fine. I doubt. How many meetings do you guys have on Sundays?
I don't know. I don't keep track of the sergeant.
You see, it's not sounding correct to me. So here's what I'll do. Now that I've got your name recorded and I've got everything set, if you want
to stay on
I'm going to go ahead and call that direct. I'll call their office directly since you can't transfer me over there, and we'll see if I can talk to him.
Well,
what was his name again?
If you call the office, it's going to ring back to me. So if you want to sit on hold, I can try to track down the sergeant and see if I can get you through to him. So hang on for me a second, okay?
Yeah, that's what we...
Hello? 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 Hello?
I'm right here, ma'am. You can hear me.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, I could not. We just tracked down our sergeant, so I'm going to transfer you. I'm going to transfer you through. If you could hold on.
I appreciate that.
Just a moment.
Yeah, sometimes when I wait so long, my phone actually goes to a different setting, so that's what happened.
Okay, hold on one moment. And hopefully, in case I lose you, what is your callback number?
I don't give out my number. I'll just call back and call back and call back until I get a hold of who I need to speak to, because that's what I do as a private citizen.
Okay, well, hopefully I won't hang up on you, so just a moment, sir.
Hey, if you hang up on me, we'll just start the First Amendment early, and it'll be on Monday. So you'll be the reason why I do it early. Don't hang up on me.
Okay, hold on 1 second, sir.
You bet. You're talking to a blogger right now. 35 million people read my blog. It's going to be a big story. What do you think, folks? Do you think she's going to lose me now? That she had a little information given? Oh,
sir,
hi.
The sergeant was on the other line, so I just wanted to make sure what number he was at, so hold on.
Okay.
Transfer.
This is Sergeant House of the State Police.
Hi, sir. I'll need your badge number, please.
I don't have a badge number. I give you my DPSST number.
That'd be perfect.
44700.
All right, appreciate that. Now I can look up your salary. I appreciate that. So here's what I'm going to say. I have a video that I've received about 150,000 times. Once it gets to 150,000, I start checking it. And once I get to 160, I start doing a report about it. you guys just earned a report. I have a officer in the video, Trooper Donald Rumor or Rummer. How do you pronounce that? Could you tell me?
You got it. What?
Well, I said it two different ways.
Who am I speaking with, sir?
You're speaking to a blogger that speaks to 35 million people a month that read my blog.
Okay. And
you know how you see all those cops getting embarrassed and stuff from First Amendment audits? I'm the one that runs about 90% of them, and you guys just earned one. Unless you can, if you could like to get out of this audit, that'd be fine, because it's legal for me to do an audit on you. And we're going to have a lawyer with us. And I'm sorry.
Well, what's your name, sir?
Sir, I've just told your people before, my name is Good Citizen, or you can call it First Amendment Auditor, whatever you'd like to put in your report. I don't give up my name. That's why I didn't decide to be a police officer. Now, if you could let me go ahead and start talking to you like I wanted to, what I was going to ask you was, I understand you're the commanding officer of this officer. Is that correct? That's what I was told.
I am a patrol sergeant in Albany.
Okay, so you are in charge of Trooper Donald Rumor, Romer, however you pronounce it, since you won't tell me how to pronounce it.
Again, I am the patrol sergeant at the Albany Patrol Office.
Okay, so are you in charge of him?
I supervise the troopers in Albany.
Okay, great. And he is in Albany. Trooper Donald Rumor, however you pronounce it, he is a trooper in Albany. Is that correct?
Yes, he is a patrol trooper in Albany.
Okay, you're kind of being shady on your answers. I don't know why, but you're being recorded, just so you know. So
yep,
you might want to not
I'm
be
also
shady,
recording
right?
you as well, sir.
I know you are. That's why I can legally record you and don't even have to say anything, sir. That's why I know all the laws. Now, what I'm going to ask you is this. Did you happen to have any comments about the video that has come out about him harassing someone from Dubai? I mean, are you guys trained on anything to do with people coming over, international people coming over and having their cars come over? I mean, I understand it's a weird thing that happens, but he seemed to be, well, I'll just use the person's words. He was the most arrogant, defensive, and ignorant police officer I have most likely encountered in any of these videos. And I'm wondering, is he just ignorant all the time, or is it just this situation? Or, I mean, he seemed pretty rude in the video. And I'm just wondering, do you condone that kind of behavior to people that come into our country legally?
So, sir, do you have a particular complaint that you'd like me to look into?
Well, no.
I mean,
if I do a complaint, what I do, sir, is I send down 3 reporters along with my lawyer. We also contact your district attorney. That district attorney will also come down to the police station. We'll sit in your lobby all day, now that we know where he works, all day, every day until we get interviewed. That's how we do it. And if you guys don't want to give us an interview, then you'll just see a lot of us all the time. Now, if you guys try to step on our rights, our lawyer will be sitting with your district attorney. Your district attorney will be asked then to place that officer or officers under arrest for stepping on our rights. And then we film them being arrested, printed, and put in jail. That's how we do it. That's how I make my money, is I embarrass bad cops. Now, I try to do good things with good cops. But so far, you're being very dismissive with me, which will appear on this tape very well. Also, we had an officer in a video that I can't even get you to tell me how to pronounce his correct name, and you're his commanding officer. So it's not boding too well for you either, buddy. Just letting you know. It doesn't sound like you're doing your job correctly, as in helping me as a citizen understand some things. That's part of your job. When we ask you questions, you answer them. Are we on the same wavelength here, or are you even there on the line anymore?
I'm here. I'm just not comfortable talking to someone who I don't even know who they are.
Yeah, I don't know who you are. You might beat your wife every night. You might, I don't know what you do. You might beat your dog. I don't know you either, sir. And we allow you to carry a gun around. So you see how that works? Do you?
So obviously I'm not going to do an interview over the phone, so is there something that I can do for you?
No, there's no interview here, sir. You're already tape recorded. I have your attitude. I'll ask you again for the 3rd time. How do you pronounce the officer's name who is under you? You are in charge of him. You're his boss.
So, sir, like I said before,
you can't tell me how to pronounce his name?
Review the video.
I asked you now 4 times.
Do you have a particular
pronounce the
complaint that
name
you
for
want
me
me to look into?
Excuse me?
Is there a particular complaint that you'd like me to look into? Like I told you before, I'm more than happy to review the video.
Okay, yes, let's switch gears. Where are your complaint forms?
I can take it over the phone and get the process started if that's what
No. We don't do that. I want to know, when I send my people down there tomorrow for 2 complaints, one on you and one on the officer in the video, where will we find those complaint forms? Will you have them?
The way we do it, we take it over the phone. But I'm sure.
I don't care how you usually do it. Legally, in the United States of America, you have to have complaint forms in your police station. Now, are you telling me you don't have police complaint forms in your police station? Because if you don't, then you're actually breaking the law, and you can be arrested for that on site, for being the commander and allowing it to happen. So just tell me again, where are your complaint
right now
forms?
for you if you would like to make a complaint.
Okay. I'll say it one more time to you. Do you, yes or no, have complaint forms for me to take with me and fill out?
So, sir, I don't think that we're getting anywhere, so I think it's probably about time.
You can't answer the question. I've asked you now 6 times. I mean, you understand this being recorded is going directly to your mayor. I'm sending this directly to the governor of your state. I mean, you're in charge there, and you're kind of acting like a twit. No offense. I don't mean to call you names, but you're acting like one. You're acting like someone who thinks that they're above the law.
Anywhere, sir. So if you'd like to make
we're not, because you're not answering my question. Let's for all the people that are listening to this blog right now, the millions of people that are listening to this blog, this is the kind of attitude that we get from our police officers that don't want to answer simple questions about their inefficiencies, such as not having complaint reports. You don't even have a complaint form. You know how illegal that is? It's like if I want to complain about somebody, I shouldn't have to go to you and complain. I should be able to fill out a report and hand it to your internal affairs. You do have an internal affairs office, correct?
We have the Office of Professional Standards.
Okay, yes. And that Office of Professional Standards, all right, is that run by citizens or police?
So, sir, I can take a complaint now for you if you'd like. Otherwise, I think we need to end the conversation because it's not going anywhere.
Okay, so what you're saying is you're going to take a complaint against yourself?
If you want to make a complaint against me, then you'll have to get a hold of my supervisor.
Yeah, what's your supervisor's name and badge number, please?
I am supervised by the Salem Area Command Lieutenant.
Yes, and what's his name and badge number?
And if you can get me a phone number, then I can have him call you.
No. I've asked you now 3 times again. See how you're avoiding it? You're not this, buddy. I'm asking you, sir, for his name and badge number of the person that is in charge of you. Who is your boss? What is their name? What is their badge number?
My supervisor is Lieutenant EY out of the Salem Patrol Office, and I do not know what his badge number is.
And his badge number?
I do
That's fine. But see, why did it take me asking you 3 times and making it sound serious for you to finally give me the information you'd have given me immediately? See, this is the attitude that you are projecting on your own police officer.
If you have a
I've caught you, buddy. I've caught you having the worst attitude.
Right.
You are literally reflecting the attitude of this man in the video. Kind of attitude. It's pathetic. I mean, I'm just telling you, you're going to sound really bad when this goes out. Expect a whole lot of fucking phone calls, buddy. You earned them. See you soon. First Amendment audit.